Hey guys, today I'll be going over Doomsday by Atreyu and how to learn the song. These videos are going to be a new addition to my channel. I'm not going to be doing really how to play, more like how to learn. So like just some useful tips for you guys to play. I know some of them are some of the parts I change when I do my covers. So I'll also be doing that, telling you guys what I'm changing. I'm showing you that, but I will be linking the tabs. The first thing before we get started, we are in drop C, which is C, G, F, A, and D. So let's get tuned in, and then you can get started. So to get started, the song structure for Doomsday is an intro, verse, chorus, bridge, and then a final chorus, and then there's an outro. So I'm going to be breaking up these videos kind of like that, where we do the intro, verse, chorus, and then we do the outro, and I'll be going over some general steps or like changes if need be. But to start with the intro, if I play it here, so we got the main riff that gets introduced. So that riff, and if we bring up my cover here, I did do a little editing in Ableton. I threw one of them to the left ear and stuff, but basically and then there's a solo that we'll get to. But like I said, I'm not going to really go through the notes. I'm going to be linking the tab for you guys. But I think important parts about this main riff, because this is throughout the whole song. So the hardest part would probably be the Della, or like the I don't know. This is, no, that's the word I'm looking for. But so that you just want to, and then the other thing would be palm muting here. So you want to really palm mute on the zeros, and then what I do for the actual chords, I let the chord play, and a neat little trick I do for the is since it's kind of broken up, I like to and then palm mute here, but like press a little harder than palm muting, and then that cuts out the sound. And if you stop playing it's choppy, and that's kind of how they play it. So yeah, and then it repeats again, and then we have our solo, which I did change a little bit of, since I was listening to the song and I felt certain parts were not correct in the tab. So specifically bars 15 and 16, and then the end of 19 into 20. So I'll go through that now. Up a little, but so first part is just a bend, and then a bend, and then I do a squealy on the last bend, and then let it go down. He has a whammy bar, so you can do a trill down, but I don't on this guitar, so I just did that. Of course I can do it now. Like that. And then 15 and 16, I did not think that sounded right. Here. Didn't think that sounded right. So I'm on 2nd string, 13th fret, and then I go down chromatically, and I'm doing pitch harmonics throughout. And so that's all on the 2nd string, 13, 12, 11, 10, and then 13, 12, 11, and then 9, 11, 10. And I think that sounds a lot closer to how the album sounds, so yeah. And then tapping part, that was good on the tab. I think just practicing this part slow. I definitely had to practice this tapping part slow before I got it up. And then for the run, I'm doing legato. It sounds like he's doing legato on the album. He might very well be picking it. There's probably people that can pick it, but I think it's just easier to do legato. So. And then another note is from here, we are jumping. It's kind of a big jump, so just keep that in mind when you're practicing it at a slower speed to like really get there. And then I changed it because I didn't think he was doing double stops, and then double stops are just playing two notes at the same time. Usually it's an octave. I didn't think he was doing that. It sounded more like a bend, so I'm doing second fret on the sixth. No, not second fret. Second string on the 6th fret and 8th fret on the 3rd string, and then a bend on the 3rd string, and then up 2 frets. So your ring finger would be on the 10th fret of the 3rd string, and then first finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and then up 1 fret. So 11 on the 3rd string, and then 9 on the 2nd string. Then hold it a little bit, and then go to the main riff. And then this main riff is just like our intro. So yeah, which is really nice about these songs. You can just go main riff into the pre-chorus kind of. There is the, I guess, the 3rd mode. So I'll just play this through and then I'll go through it with you guys. So it's just which is, I would say, similar to the intro part in terms of palm muting and what we're doing with the right hand. And then you can either go like I'm doing with those fingers, but very well could also do like that. Well, either way works. And whichever feels better for you. And then we have our and then same idea. Mess that up a little, but I'm just trying to cut out that, get it a little choppy, and then we're going into the chorus, which is, I don't think it's that bad actually. So we have double stops, which I was saying earlier, just octaves here, and then we're just going, we're just like that, and the tab is right on this part. If we pull up my video here, and that's just to keep beat. I also sometimes do this, so I'm like, either way works. I usually I'm a foot tapper, but sometimes I like to get my arm moving and get some blood flowing. So like, that's how I keep track of those. What did I just do? Okay. So then we have our re-entry into the verse, which is another mini solo. This part is correct. so I'm not going to go too in depth on this since the tab is right here. But I think hardest part here would be the second part, 37, 38. And then that's just like, I don't know, put a little attitude in there, you know. I will play it for you guys. Yeah, just put a little attitude in it. Instead of using my pinky here, I do use my third finger just because I feel like I can get more power on the hammer on it. But I feel like that's pretty straightforward on that part. Then the second verse is a little different with the riff. So I wanted to go over that. So let's see. So that part's the same, and then so then the second part is and then going back down. So honestly simple, I'd say. And then back to the chorus. And I hadn't mentioned, but with this part too, since we're all the way here and then we're going here, just another jump. When I was first learning this, that wasn't a problem, but it was like something to know, like, oh, I gotta make this big jump here. Here's our bridge portion. This part isn't too bad, I'd say. Also, mostly with the picking, that's the biggest thing. So we are going. Let me pull it up the tab for you guys as well. So we are going. So I'm doing. Down. So since I'm going to the 5th string, I'm going down to from 6 to 5. And I'm going up and then going up again. Just because that's the way or the direction I need to go for the next part, I guess, or the next strings. So. And once you get to the 6th string, it's just alternate picking, and I don't like go like this. I go like this just so I can feel the beat better. But like it's, and then I go like. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it, and for me personally, so that's how I do it. But that repeats a bunch of times, so I'd say slow it down, practice it at a slower speed, speed it up slowly, speed it up as you go, as you're feeling like you're getting it, and then you'll eventually get it. I'm not palm muting here, also, and that allows me to also go like. And then we have our re-entry into the chorus. So yeah, let me play this part that we just went over real quick, and then we'll go last chorus, end of song, and then we're done. to mention, so one thing I'm using my pinky for this first part. I felt it was the easiest way to do that, just because we're going from that. So yeah, and other thing is, the last time we're doing this, the beat kind of changes, which is a little funky. So just stick to your guns, do it how you've been doing it. But yeah, the beat changing might mess you up on the. But yeah, and then last chorus is actually starting with this part, because the intro part is like fade in. And there is the 3 triplets there. The tab says that's a little too bassy or too low, sounds too low to me, so I changed it to this one. And then just go straight up to here. If you feel like this is easier because it's an easier jump, you certainly can do it. I just changed it to this because I thought it sounded better. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you guys like this type of video, just let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you guys subscribe. Check out my cover of this song down in this side, and like I said, make sure you guys leave a like if you like this video. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.